Well, Gaffer, thanks for talking to us. We're nearing the end of our pre-season camp here in Portugal. How do you reflect on a week of hard work?
It's been an excellent week. You know, the most important thing for me is the attitude of the lads, and the way they've applied themselves in their work has been top. And you know, we've got a really good, honest set of players here, and it's been a pleasure to work with them this week.
How much more do you know about this group of players after spending every day with them for the past 6 or 7 days?
That they're good people, they're good characters, they want to please, they want to work, and you know, they've done everything that myself and the staff have asked of them. And you know, as I say, their attitude has been brilliant, and that's the first thing I'm looking for since I've come in.
I think watching on from the sidelines, one thing that you do pick up on is the spirit in the camp. It's been positive, it's been upbeat, there's loads of enthusiasm. How important is that for you as head coach to see and feel that around the place?
It's brilliant. You know, as I say, there's going to be lots of tough times throughout the season, and that's where we need that spirit, that togetherness, that passion to come through. And you know, not just the players. You know, it's been fantastic meeting the staff this week as well. And I think there's 20 staff over here, and every one of them have been different class. Their attitudes have been brilliant. They want to please. Their work ethic's been top. So, you know, it's great meeting the players, but also the staff, because they're going to play just as vital a part throughout the season as the players. You know, it's so important that, as I've said from the first interview, that the players and the staff, the fans, we're all one. You know, to move this club forward, we all have to be one. And first week so far, it's been very good.
In terms of the training sessions themselves, what have you tried to get across to the players this week?
Just to get that intensity up, just to get them working as a group, as units. You know, the front units, the midfield units, the back five, the back four, just to get them working collectively. You know, and they've certainly done that this week. And you know, the temperatures have been so high, but again, as I said, the attitudes of the boys has been brilliant.
Yeah, you mentioned the temperature there. I think we were in 34-degree heat the other day. But from a fitness perspective, what sort of shape are they looking in?
Yeah, there's still a long way to go, don't get me wrong, but first impressions, first week's work, I've been very impressed, very good. We gave them the afternoon off yesterday, and I went and played golf. And I was a bit disappointed in that, I'm not going to lie, because we obviously haven't worked them hard enough. So yeah, they went and enjoyed themselves, but they've got a double today, so I've made sure they know about that.
You've mentioned there the players that you've got here, but there's some young players, there's a clutch of young players that have come along as well, all trying to impress you during pre-season. How much will they have gained just from this experience alone, being around the senior pros on their first pre-season camp abroad? It's a big experience for them.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's 12 of them all together come over, and the 23s and whatnot. So, you know, again, the way they've applied themselves has been brilliant, and it just shows the importance of that senior group. You know, the way they've spoke to the younger players, the way they've interacted, you know. Again, them senior boys are going to play a massive part for the development of these younger players, and there's been 3 or 4 of them have really stood up to the mark and done terrific.
Yeah, and away from the pitches, you mentioned golf there. There's been a quiz night for the staff hosted by a phenomenal quiz master. A team dinner as well, where you've got everybody together, players and staff. Is it all part of forming that togetherness and camaraderie, not just what happens on the pitch, but those little bits outside of it as well?
Yeah, as I said now in the first question, you know, the way this club's going to go forward, the way the players and everyone's going to go forward is if we're together. You know, that's the only way. We can't have any individuals. You know, it's got to be a club. Everyone, fans, staff and players, and that togetherness only comes from socialising, from working hard, from getting through difficult periods. You know, we all grow together, and you know, that's what I'll be aiming to do.
I think one of the key messages that you've been getting across this week is about standards, how you sort of represent this football club, both around the hotel and on the pitch as well. How important is that to you as a head coach?
It's vitally important. Everyone who's involved in the club should be very proud to be working here. You know, it's a fantastic club, massive club, and as I said from day one, you know, we need to make sure these fans are proud of watching the team again. You know, and the only way we're going to get that is everyone respects the badge and respects each other, and you know, those are the key principles that I'm trying to get into the boys.
Yeah, obviously it's a newly formed backroom staff. With every session and every day that passes, you'll form those closer bonds as well. How's that dynamic coming along now?
Brilliant, yeah. You know, as I say, the staff. You know, I didn't myself, Keith and Guards and Mike came in. We didn't know the group, you know, and everyone's made us feel very welcome. You can see they're very, very hard working. The standards that they set are very good, and we've all helped each other throughout this week. So, as I said at the start, it's been great for the players, but vitally important for me to get to know the staff as well, and you know, they're top draw.
Turning our attentions to the friendly fixture coming up, what do you hope to achieve from it?
Just to see that competitiveness. You know, it's going to be a very tough game. They're the top league in Portugal, so they're a top team, and you know, they're a few games ahead of us. But we're here to get the fitness, just the competitiveness, and just their attitudes. That's all I'm looking for. You know, that's fine.
And I suppose no matter how much work you do out on the pitches, you can't quite replicate those match situations and that sharpness that they'll benefit from against on that friendly fixture.
Yeah, of course, and you know, it's just all about small steps. You know, we've been in a week. You know, we're trying to get a structure to the team. If we can see 2 or 3 of them things coming out tomorrow night, then I'll be very, very happy.
In terms of availability, how are the players all shaping up? No injury worries to think about? How
no,
are they doing?
They're all fit. They're just a bit tired, feeling sorry for themselves. So, you know, but in a good way, because again, you know, as I say, they've been different class. The way they've applied themselves, and if we can get through tomorrow 2 teams in the 90 minutes, you know, the 2:45s or whatever we're looking at doing, with no injuries, then it's been a perfect week.
Gav, I'll let you get out of this heat. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. Cheers.